Alright YouTube, today we're going to make some pot pie. Had a little extra pie dough left over, so figured we'd go ahead and make some pot pie for dinner tonight. Yeah. Let's get to it. Alright. Alright, here's the pie crust. Just laid crust in there. And what I'm getting ready to do is take a fork, preheat your oven about 425, and then take a fork and poke all through it really good. You can also use sorry, can't poke and talk at the same time. You can use foil wrap and put it in there and then fill it with beans to hold it down, but then you want to take it out to brown it. And then once you got all the holes poked in it really good, throw it in a 425 oven for about 10 minutes. You want to watch it and start letting it so that it doesn't brown too much. You want it to be golden brown. Then what we're going to do is I got my cast iron skillet here. Got a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of butter in it. Then we're going to take our chicken breasts. Sorry, I got new tongs and I can tell you right now I don't like them. And just throw those in there to start browning. Yeah, bought these new tongs, Walmart, piece of crap. They're going in the trash right now. So, we'll get those to browning up, and then as those are browning, what we're going to do here is take, and I'm doing this, as you guys know, I'm doing it the easy and cheap way right now. Later, after I get into a few more videos, I'll start doing it the harder way, and which will be from scratch. So, but right now, what we're going to do is come here, and since we're doing it the easy way, I'm using this country style gravy mix, and the way it calls for on a batch is a cup of cold water to a cup and a half of the mix. And then on the stove, you need to get 3 cups of boiling water going. And get this going. Mix it up. Make sure it's all well incorporated. Don't want any flour bits because then you'll get lumpy gravy. But I'm just showing you guys until I get good at videos. I'm just showing you the easy recipes I do. Later we'll get into doing the recipes completely and totally from scratch, and even some of the ones where I get into my storage stuff and cook from there. So once you get that, get your water a-boiling. That's 3 cups of water a-boiling there, or almost a-boiling. Yeah, it's close enough. As soon as you get it to that boil point, you can pour this mix into that mix. Stir it up good, and as it comes back up to a boil, it'll start to thicken up. Like I said, later we can do some other type of gravies. I can show you how to do some gravy from bacon grease, gravy from just regular grease if you don't have any, some white sauces and stuff like that. And see, it's starting to thicken up real good. And so what we'll do is we'll turn that fire off. And put it to the back till we're ready for it. Now we'll start watching that chicken, and we'll keep peeking in on the pie shell and seeing if it's done. See how this chicken's doing. Yeah, it's starting to brown up pretty good. So as soon as that gets browned up, I'll show you how I cut it up, I'll cut it up and I'll come back with you and show you how we mix it all together. Be back with you in a minute. Okay guys, look it out there. It was about 6-7 minutes. Goldened up a little bit, and then I went ahead and cut my chicken, and that's about how I cut it. And now we're gonna cook it to make sure it's completely done. And then as soon as I get that cooked, I will show you the rest of it here. I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright YouTube, we're back here. What I did is just take some vegetables, can of vegetables. You just get mixed vegetables if you want, or take out of your storage, and do some potatoes, carrots, peas, whatever you like. Just throw some veggies in there, and then throw all of your chicken that you fried up in with it. Make sure you scrape the bottom, get all those good chunkies, little crispies in there. And then along with that, take that gravy mix that you made earlier. Let's see, you guys seeing this? Okay. Pour that in there. Now, there's a couple of ways of doing this. Like I said though, I had this pie crust left over, so I needed to go ahead and do something with them, but go ahead and mix this up good. What I've done before, and this is how my mom taught me how to do it, was you take this, pour it in a 9x13 pan, and then take your biscuits and lay on top until you completely cover it. And when you do that, it will your biscuits become your crust and your top, and just cook it up like that. But like I said, since we had these pie crusts, you know, I've got to use them up. So then you fill your pie crust up. Like I said, see, I've got all this left, and that's probably what I'll do, is I'll put it in a smaller container and put some biscuits, or just cook the biscuits even, and just use that as your soup with it. Let's see, fill your pie up like this, and then take your other crust, lay over the top, and then bring your crust part in, and try to attach it a little bit to the other one. You're not going to make this one pretty like that apple pie that we did. Well, I say pretty. You're not going to put scallops on it. You're just going to get it in there and tucked in so that that filling stays in. And of course, once you do this, I throw it in a 425 degree oven for about, like I said, I've never timed this either, but about 10-15 minutes. But I'll put it in the description exactly the right amount of time. And you want to, there we go. You want to cut some slits in the top so that your steam releases. Because if your steam doesn't release, you're going to get big old bubbles up on it and won't look pretty. So, okay, we'll throw that in a 425 oven for about 15 minutes, and then I will get back with you. Alright, YouTube, there it is out, ready to be scarfed up. And don't believe me, my boys will scarf it up here shortly. It will not be here anymore. Well, I guess we will see you guys next time, and talk to you later.